own players' abilities? You know, you already know how to think, right? So are you concerned about your own playmaking abilities, or are you looking at it from an owner standpoint where you're looking at it from a whole team perspective?
It's more so a bit of column A and a bit of column B. Obviously, I want to still, contribute to the team and, be that number one wide receiver where it's necessary, but also at the same uh, thought, I also have to think about the rest of the team as well. I got to think of guys like the backfield with JW and with Wells and with Lloyd. You got to think about getting their run game going, and then I also got to think of the other receivers as well. I want to get Nick Lockett going off, in the sunset with two straight championships. I want to get Easy B going, establishing his career, maybe becoming the successor to the Vancouver Legion front if I ever decide to retire at some point. But it'd be nice to have those extra stats alongside it, being like, hey, I've got 20,000 some odd yards, I've got 150 touchdowns, have some numbers that are like, hey, I established myself in the league, I've been here for 9 years now at this point. It would be nice, but also at the same time, at the end of the day, we're all here to win. We're here to get our back-to-back championships.
Hamilton, co-owner, head coach, Hall of Famer, current champion. Did I miss anything, man?
Young man, just a kid, man, just a kid.
Well, hey, congratulations to you guys for making it back to the chip. I know that is not an easy task. Did you see yourself returning this season so soon to get another ring, perhaps?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think our team is really strong, right? We have a lot of great individuals on the team, a lot of people that have dedicated their lives to playing in Vancouver, and playing for us and our squad. And when you have a great family like we have, it makes it a lot easier to do what we've done. Obviously, you have to have a lot of things shake your way, right? You have to have the right side of the bracket. You have to have the right plays in your book. And you got to work hard to make it happen. But, we have a really good group of not only players, but staff who, are working just as hard as we have every other season that we've made it and all the seasons that we haven't, right? So we just keep grinding, keep doing our thing, and we'll take it as far as the SFL world lets us take it each time.
Come the drama. Oh, that's the with the fake.
From the left hash, Christian Brown drops to throw. He's got one-on-one coverage. That pass is caught at the 46-yard line. That is all over the place. They're going to bring some pressure. And wide open down the field. It's Vancouver's Bear down to the 8-yard line. Ezekiel Bear. Heavy formation inside the 10. Brown's going to throw. Wide open touchdown. Vancouver with the score. D'Angelo Lopez with
33.
9 in the box. They do it anyway, and Gibson's not going to get there. And how about Gaston Jr.? So the punt is away from Detroit. That's Melvin Thales as Vancouver rather, on the punt return down the sideline, but Vancouver could not have asked for a better start to the season 26 championship. Punt return touchdown on his first try. Oh, Detroit just sent everybody, and Vancouver is just rolling. It's another Vancouver touchdown. Third different weapon for Vancouver to score. Wow, Gibson is just clobbered in the backfield as Vancouver is selling out for Detroit. Flowers dropping a throw, 3rd and 10, rolling to his right, fires in zone, incomplete. And Vancouver's defense stands tall. Christian Brown dropping to throw. That pass is caught, one-hander at the 31-yard line. That is Killian again. So your 46-yard field goal attempt for to win. That wind is blowing to the right, but he snaked it inside the upright. The heavy look from Vancouver. That's a fullback dive. That's an easy first down, and look out. That could result in Vancouver getting aggressive just before the half. 28 seconds. Roll out Brown. Brown throws. Cooper! Rocket with the first and 10 of the Detroit 20. Oh, heads up. Touchdown. Vancouver up by 4 scores now, and
23, and I can't know what the last one is.
28.
28.
Ethan Flowers is sacked, and there you go. That is the first sack for Vancouver tonight. It was the end of the run game as we know it, and John Osmosis proving.
Run game there.
Yeah, look at the run game here.
Holy smoke, still going.
Beyond midfield to the 42-yard line. That's Jalen Wells. Right the ship, obviously. Down 4 scores here. They're going to hand it off to Williams, and I think we'll see as Gerald Giudice makes the tackle. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, there he goes. That's a touchdown, Vancouver, in the late stages of this game. And Devin Lloyd gets in. So Lockett, Lopez, Killian, Lloyd, all with scores today. And how do you feel like season 27 shakes out? That pass is intercepted. Way to go, Charles. That pick is by Mark Lopez as Vancouver is seconds away from their second SFL championship. And back-to-back they go. The champions reside in Canada. Vancouver are your season 26 SFL champions.
All right, everybody, we are back. Welcome back. And we have some fantastic guests here this evening. The back-to-back championship winners as Simulation Football League, the Vancouver Legion. I am humbled. I am, I'm happy to be in this position to be able to talk to you guys and to be able to, kind of welcome you to your secondary championship. But I know it wasn't easy. And before we get into all of that, I want everybody to know a little bit about you. So DJ, let's start with you first. First, give them your full name, your position, and what it felt like once you saw that clock hit 0 and you realized you were champions.
Hello everyone, I'm DJ Woods. I am the outside linebacker wearing number 54. And when I saw the clock hit 000, because how everyone will when there's a big margin score and they already say GG's, but not me. I just wait until the 000 because I always say, no, the game is not over yet. So when the 000s hit, I just clapped and ready for the next one.
Okay. Overjoyed. I like that. Ezekiel.
There we go. Ezekiel Bear, wide receiver for Vancouver, number 88. I'm from Detroit, or just outside of Detroit, so this game was pretty special for me. But when that clock hit 0, validation. That was what I felt.
I like it. Josh?
Josh Farnsey, this year defensive tackle, moving over from linebacker. Just finished my 11th year, hailing from Worcester. It was a very special bear in Worcester as well. So, regardless of the location, but right as we get down to those triples, I was watching with my 2 boys who are 12 and 10, and they were 10 times more excited than I was, first of all, and I was pretty excited. So just feeling blessed, and I know how much stuff Andy and Mark and Brett and the whole coaching staff, how much they put into this. So I just feeling grateful, feeling blessed, feeling happy, elated, everything really. It was just it was cathartic. So
Love it, man. Jack, what about you?
Well, I'm Jack Russell, strong safety. Complete my 3rd year with the Vancouver Legion. When the clock ticked down, it just felt like a culmination of all the work that we put in throughout the season, all the ups and downs, the cliffhangers. It all paid off once again, and and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
All right then. Chance.
Chance to win, kicker, number 3. It felt amazing. I really felt like I could truly relate to. I think it was Brady who said, "The best championship is the next one." That's that's how I felt.
Okay. Interesting. That's interesting because I kind of like it's never as good as first time, but then to each his own, right? So good deal. Mark rounded things off. Offensive coordinator, man with the plan.
Yeah, Mark Lopez, um, strong safety, but also offensive coordinator. What did it feel like? Well, it felt like it's about time to put a second one on the finger. But in seriousness, happiness for sure. Um, redemption for everyone who bet against Vancouver leading up to the game. We were counted against even in the semifinal game. So winning it all again for the second time, also an honor to be part of history. So yeah, pretty positive vibes. And I tell you what, I've been reliving that feeling. I think 50 times now. I think I've watched that championship game 50 times already. So
Better make sure you burn that into your memory, huh?
yes, yep. Got to add to those VFN views as well, you know. But yeah.
You know, I want to know from you specifically, Mark. You had your share of trials and tribulations. Now I don't know how deep you want to go into that, but I want to know was hmm, what was the turning point of the season for you guys as I mean from a coaching perspective?
Well, that's a good question, Ashley. As far as the challenges in the season, there was definitely a point where I was out of the coaching chair because of an IRL injury where I was unable to use the computer straight up, eventually leading up to an eye surgery to fix the issue. So, yeah, it was an issue with the eye. But, you know, fortunate that we still had Andy and Brett and well, we have two Bretts in the coaching staff, Brett Bear and Brett Killian. You know, they held the line down while I was out. Um, and, the goal was to get to the playoffs because once you get to the playoffs, regardless of your record, it's 0-0 again. As far as the turning point, um, that's an interesting question. I wouldn't say there was one specific point in the season, but rather we as a team evolved throughout the season. We had close losses and we learned from them, right? We had the one huge loss from Houston. We learned from that. And um, and ever since, it felt like we were the underdogs ever since the Houston loss. Um, in power rankings, we never seemed to be number one or even near the top three. So I guess if there was one singular turning point, it might have been that Houston game. Because from then on, it felt like we just hit the road, we just hit the ground running.
Okay. Let's talk about some of your favorite moments of the season. It was a long season, right, to get to this point. And even in the championship game. I want to know, starting with, well, since DJ is gone, I'm going to start with the offense first. So we're going to start with Ezekiel, then we're going to go to Chance, then we're going to go to Mark. I want to know, guys, offensively, what do you think was different this season that helped put you guys over the top? And obviously, my defensive players, I'm going to ask y'all the same thing on the defensive side of the ball. But let's start with your first, Chance. What do you think that you guys did a little bit differently this season that still put you back in the winner's circle?
Oh man, well, I mean, our coaching staff, I just feel like the balance is just impeccable. Like run, pass, whatever it is. Like we have so many options that like every single time, like it's hard to just know what you're gonna get from us every time because we could just switch it up on you whenever the heck we want, and we have like this, we have the smartest coaching staff that I've ever seen in a sim league. So I mean, there's that. If you want some special teams, I'm working on my tackling and stuff like that. So I'm chasing people
Okay.
down, and hey, if we ever get to a trick play, I'm gonna be throwing touchdowns, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we in there.
Oh, I gotta see that one, please. I'm gonna clip that. Oh man, Ezekiel, what do you think you guys did differently offensively this season that put you over the top?
I think we just nothing too different. I think we just did some small things to throw off the teams. Like it was real evident during the championship game, but having BK in the backfield, just kind of moving our players around and seeing what kind of plays they made.
Okay. Keeping it interesting. Mark, same sentiments. You were the man pushing the buttons.
No, I totally agree with, especially with what Brett said about we didn't really change much as far as our identity. Even if you look at what we were doing last season, it's a mix of pass and run, but really offensively, the goal is to put the stress on the opponent's defense where their weaknesses are. If we can spot the things that, we might be able to attack, that's where we put the stress on. And so it was, or it is definitely a long season. I mean, you get to the championship game, it's what, 15 total games to game plan for offensively. Um, and I think the thing that probably changed the most for me as far as offensive game planning is we got new rules coming into the season. A lot of them, or at least one of them, is kind of targeting the style of offense we did last season. So
Mhm.
it's definitely a challenge working around the new rule offensively. But hey, we trust in our system. We trust in the group of people in the coaching room, and the system works. We were able to come up with our own answers to the challenge. And yeah, also shout out to Chan saying he planted to throw touchdowns. Buddy, I'm ready running Sims, and I've already seen a trick play where you threw for not quite a touchdown, but definitely a first down.
Hey,
Let's go.
positive yardage, bro. That's all you need.
Special teams, baby.
So, Jack, what do you think you guys did defensively this year that was maybe a little bit different from what you guys did last year? Or was there a change?
Well, I think through the middle part of the season, I think we kind of bled more than we did last season.
Mhm.
But I think the big change actually came on offense because once we started leaning on our running game, I feel like we became unstoppable.
Yeah,
It
that's good.
forces the defensive, the safeties to play up more, and it gives the downfield passing an open window, and basically allowed us to take control of the game a lot earlier than the fourth quarter. I mean, we can control the game, try to keep offenses in check for the most part. I know that
Right.
first playoff game we gave up 30 points, so that was kind of a that was kind
Yeah.
of a nail biter there. But after that, once we leaned on a running game, it feels like we were in control.
I could see that. Definitely in that Detroit game, it seemed like y'all could do no wrong. Like it was the perfect game plan for that particular game was played. It was dope. Josh, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with Jack, and I think we had at the beginning of the season there was a couple key people who left after last year, so we had to kind of fill a couple holes. So it took a tiny bit to like kind of get just for I think everyone to kind of understand with the new people that understand how to use them in their role, and I think I think the philosophy hasn't changed. I think Vancouver, we were play called, I think, pretty fair. I mean, Mark, keep me honest. I think we're play called fairly similar. We have a lot of guys that just lucky enough to, a couple of those guys up front. We added Chris Joseph this year, who helped put out a lot of pressure. Achilles, led the league in sacks, and so guys like that on the edges really, I think, really set the tone on that. And I think we just dialed it up every game, and it just felt like, and again, defensive coaching staff put us in position to do what we do best, which is all you can ask for.
Indeed, brother. Indeed. DJ, rounding things off. You kind of agree with these guys? Do you have anything else to add to that?
Nah, I think they said everything what I was thinking.
Okay. But what about your role, your particular role in the defense this year? Do you feel like you're utilized to the best of your ability this year? Or?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said last time we had this interview, that I don't mind staying in the background, but I still want to make an all-star appearance.
And you
But if
do.
that's going to sabotage the team, I don't mind. I don't mind sitting in the back.
So, Mark, I want to know. I'm trying to. What goes into creating a championship caliber organization beyond what happens on the field? Because I know that there's a few players that are heavily, like you yourself, heavily involved in the SFL on the back end, and now you have two championships. It seems like you're in so many places at once. So how what goes into creating a championship caliber team, in your opinion?
That's that's an interesting question. Obviously, we are a simulation league, so we are not quite a traditional sports league. So, building a championship organization in this kind of an environment is going to be a little bit different than building a championship level, sports team at any level, right? I'd
Mm-hmm.
say what we've done is, um, it's half of it is the people and half of it is the system that we have in place, right? You got to have people first that buy into the system, people from the top who believe in the things that we're trying to achieve. I mean, obviously we're trying to achieve the championship, but in what way do we want to achieve that? If the people at the top, i.e. the owners, believe in that approach, then it's easy to get the rest of the team to buy in, right? And then of course you got to get we want to have the people not only with the right pedigree, but those people who buy in. We love team players who are people who, I mean, DJ is saying he doesn't mind if he's in the background, but honestly, we want everyone to be in the limelight, right? So, people like that who contribute in ways. And as far as buying into the system, right? In the
Yes.
SFL, it only takes 1 second to hit your progressions. And, I'm happy that our boys, everyone hit all their progressions. We might have had to try to catch one or two in the late nights of a Tuesday, but everyone got their progressions in. And, it in again, because we're a simulation league, that is the best that we can ask from our players. Get your progressions in, believe in the system, and we'll take it from there.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the basis of it. And then I could talk to you hours about our game planning and our coaching system. But honestly, the things that Andy established before I even got into the coaching chair, and then we just built off of those things that are based on data and analytics. And the results showed itself on the field. We got 2 rings, could have been 3. That first one got away from us, but
Yeah.
I think the fact that we made it very deep 3 seasons in a row is at least evidence that something's working, something that we're doing is right.
Yes. And it has been a long time coming. I remember you guys would always get there, but not quite get over the hump, and now Not only did it, you've done it twice. So you found a way to win when most people would have just given up, you know. So kudos on that. Um, I want to know what is one word that would describe your team. If you can just give me one word, everybody just give me one word.
Who do you want to start with?
I'm going to start with Jack first. Then we're going to go to Chance.
I'd say consistent. That's the one thing I've noticed since I've joined this team is that it's not a lot of turnover. All the other teams I've played on, it's been a lot of turnover. People come, people go. Ownership changes, teams folding.
Yeah.
And with Vancouver, I've noticed, even following them since being a rookie, that they've pretty much been steady all the way through, and that means a lot.
Okay. Consistent. Love it. Chance?
Oh man, you said the perfect word, consistency. Yeah, you said like the perfect word for me to follow up with, which is my word was family, which that consistency helps attribute to the family that we have here. Like you have all the same people season after season. They're straight up like, dude, I can't even name somebody that I don't love on this team. Like everybody's awesome. Like you straight up just have a family here, man. It's like you looking for a second family, like, or you need a first family, whatever. Come to Vancouver, we got you.
Bet. Bet. Josh.
Man, that was the perfect word.
Yeah,
um,
for real.
but I think I guess the word I would throw it out is tested. We're not just on the field. This is something that this championship didn't happen because we we threw a couple of plays together in season 26. This is something that the people that have been here have they've fostered this environment. They've grown this team. They've invested in us, and we've had to take, I can remember now because I'm one of the old guys on the team now. Somehow, like I can, I remember the days where talking about how Vancouver's a team that could only win one game every playoff year, and like that's sort of the ceiling for those guys. Was sort of the talk at the time. So, we had to take, I think all good teams, all championship teams have to go through their stuff first, and we did together, and we were tested that way, and now we're kind of bearing the fruits of that testing.
Indeed, you are. Mark, what about you? One word that describes the team.
Well, it's tough now because the word family was taken by Chance already. I was gonna use that. I'm gonna use the word resilient, but also in the context of family. Uh, Definitely there were ups and downs in the season, right? We had it wasn't a flawless season, 8-4 record, so the four losses, you know, the losses sting more than the wins, you know, are make me happy. But through those losses, we stayed resilient, and to me, evidence of that is whenever we picked up an L, the first thing that I see in the locker room chat is we gotta is the rest of the team, the rest of the members typing things like, we'll get back in this, we're gonna return, we're gonna win the next one, right? Shrug it off. Uh Supportive messages essentially. And you know, uh being on the side of the coaching where my mindset is I don't want to let the boys down by putting up a game plan that picks up the loss and we end up losing, and to see those kind of messages in chat that are that uh make me feel like it is a family in that locker room. But it's also what kept us resilient. It's what kept uh the coaching, I guess it's what kept the ship straight in a
Great.
sense. So yeah, that's my word, resilient.
Great word. Great word. DJ. Oh, There it is.
Yeah, Mark done. Yeah, Mark done took my word. Let's see. Tested, resilient,
Family.
family. No,
Uh-oh.
no, I'm not gonna say my stage. Gosh. Oh boy. Let's see. I did not want to. Family is just. I'm just gonna have to go with family again.
That's fine. If that's what you feel, that's the one word that describes Vancouver to you. That's fine.
And this is my very second family, and we'll have people go, and we'll have others join, and it's just amazing.
Love it, man. I love it. I can tell you happy. You've been happy for a long time. Ezekiel. One word.
Focused. Mark kind of touched on it, but win or lose after a game, and it starts from the top and with Andy and Mark all the way down. The rest of us players. After a game, we're ready. We're looking forward to the next one. Doesn't matter if we won or lost. It's a new week. We're 0-0. Let's go out and go 1-0.
All right, guys. So I have a fun little segment that I wanted to add to the championship, because you've been here before, so we've heard some things. But we haven't heard some information about your locker room. I would love to get out there. So, who is the most talkative person in your locker room?
Achilles.
Gotta be Achilles.
Achilles.
It's
Tony.
It's Achilles, Chance, CTE4.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that order.
Yeah.
They can say the other locker
DJ
rooms
might
can
be up
hear
there.
Achilles.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, DJ might be up there with us, but yeah, definitely Achilles. I love that guy, man. Yeah, he brings the energy better than anybody I've ever seen.
He really does.
Yeah.
Hey! I'm like, if you're gonna put me on that list, you better put me on the very bottom.
Yeah. I mean, you're just barely on.
I'm just usually there for game days.
Achilles is the Vancouver hype man.
Yeah, for sure.
So
he's always in game chat, or DJ's always in the game chat anyway. So
that was another
DJ.
question.
Yeah.
Who was the hype man or woman?
Yeah.
Probably DJ.
DJ. I
Probably
feel like
DJ.
Achilles will be an answer to all these questions because
Yeah,
it's also Achilles.
When I get there, I'm typing in all caps. Like if I'm at the game, like you'll know I'm there for sure. But DJ's at like every game, so
yeah.
Well,
Well, there's a good
for-
number of us that are typically at most.
I
of the
only
games.
missed 2 games though.
You missed 2 games.
Yep.
2 out of 17 ain't bad. You know what I mean?
That's not bad. We probably thought you were there, DJ.
Well, actually, I fell asleep on one of them, so technically I only missed 1 game.
Why say
Dude,
you're not
fell
supposed to say?
asleep.
Okay. Andy gonna see this and he gonna fire you.
We're all running laps now.
I was
Thanks.
sick. I was sick while watching. Okay.
So who's the most emotional person on the team?
Gosh, I want to say Achilles immediately again.
I thought Achilles too, but I'm kind of thinking you, Chance.
Yeah, it could be. That could be. But we kind of play off each other, him and I think. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Achilles is
person.
he's so active. He has his own channel in the locker room.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
His name's Achilles. He is.
Yeah, Achilles music room. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, Achilles has shared a few songs with me as well, and I'm not even on the team, so I already know what y'all going.
Which he sometimes chooses to use, and other times not so much.
Who's the funniest person on the team?
Ooh. I go Christian Brown. I think Christian's a funny dude.
Really?
Yeah, I would agree with that. He's funny.
Oh, okay. Gotta have Christian on here sometime.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
No,
All right.
Chance is the funniest, I'd say.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Chance and
Whoever's
Christian.
your top guy, I'm probably number 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unsung hero of the locker room.
Oh man,
Ooh.
that's a tough one. Oh, okay. No, that's easy actually. Our O line, bro. O line.
Yeah.
Frank, bro.
Yeah.
Frank, yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy.
O-line, Lockett. I want to say Bear at times.
Okay.
Yeah.
If this championship run was a Netflix series, what would it be called?
Hey.
Oh, what would it be called?
I'd say it'd probably be called the Path to 3 Championships.
Oh.
How about
I like
that?
that.
Path to 3.
I like that. I'm gonna go 30 for 30. Vancouver Legion, back to back. The second dance. You know what I'm saying? Like any of those, bro. They
You
all
know.
fit, bro. Working on the third dance.
You just came up with 5 different documentaries.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Exactly.
That's talent right there, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
we don't
So,
have the budget for all that.
right? They got it. Trust me.
We will next year.
So, which teammate do you feel would spend too much time in front of a mirror?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, I'm gonna go Andy. I'm gonna go Drew Hamilton, bro.
That is not a bad answer, yeah. Mr.
What was it?
Social media guy for
Yeah.
professional sports team.
And a
Oh, yeah.
photographer, you know, he's big into looks.
Photographer, exactly.
Yeah.
Who was that had a picture of Andy? And he came on the freaking show and he had that picture of Andy and it was like on this mantle. I was like, why do you
Talking about
have
Coco.
Oh,
That was
Coco.
Coco.
Yeah, Prococo definitely had it.
We revisited that in the locker room after the
That is
championship. We revisited that.
That is true.
Oh my
A
god.
throwback. Wow. Yeah.
Man.
A good pick. Good call.
So what okay. Would you rather have a game in snow or rain?
Talking about it in this game,
not
probably
both?
Yeah. Snow?
Both.
No, we're the
Snow.
eternal frost. We gotta have
That is
snow.
true.
Snow.
Hashtag Eternal Frost. Yep.
Yeah. Y'all supposed to be bringing all that, the coldness with you. I know y'all sure did bring it the very first game of the season. Y'all beat a certain team because their quarterback went down. You know how that goes.
Yeah, well,
You know.
hey,
It
it
was
wasn't the
the first
playoffs.
step towards back-to-back championships, actually.
Hey, that'll be part of the documentary. Don't worry, Ash.
Nah,
Don't
I'll be in
worry.
there, I guess.
Don't worry. I already have
you have
Papa
5 minutes
Curtis write a
planned.
letter.
Yeah. The question is, who are we going to get to play Ashley in the movie?
Oh, is Tyra Banks available?
Tyra. I'd say Jill Scott, maybe Jill. You know, put a little flair on that a little bit. Would you rather have the best stats on a losing team or the worst stats on a winning team?
Worst
Winning team.
Worst stats on a winning team.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you're winning.
Oh yeah. I don't know how you win a championship with the.
Christian
I don't know how you win a
Christian
championship with the worst stats, but we'll find a way.
Some people think they are too. I swear. Some people out there, they really think that they.
Looking at Christian Brown's interception.
I tell you what though, if you're someone with the worst stats on the championship team, you probably still have better stats than the best stats in the losing team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's messed up to think about, but it's true. Okay. Last question, guys. Before I'm gonna end it off and y'all say y'all last words and everything. And if somebody wants to read off all the names of the team members, that'd be dope too, so we can give everybody a shout out. My last question to y'all. If you had to be stranded on a desert island for 1 year with one of your teammates, who would it be and why?
Just one?
Just one.
Stop.
Hey,
You
I
know, give me
mean,
my
you gotta think
quarterback,
about the food,
Christian
man.
Brown.
You know?
Hmm.
And no, y'all can't. Ain't no electricity out there either, so y'all gonna be roughing.
I'll still take
Hmm.
my quarterback, QB.
Who's one who's a survivalist type of
That's what
person?
I'm thinking of too.
Because
Yeah,
that's not me.
that's where my head
Do,
went.
do not pick me, but
I'm
do
just
not
going
pick me.
with the vibe.
Yeah, I almost went with you, Mark, just because I feel like you're a responsible man. But if you're not good as a naturist, I don't know if that's gonna work.
I'm responsible until I'm dead. You know.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. You know what? I'd go Achilles because like I feel like whatever we get into, Achilles will just fight it, bro. Like we run into like a snake or like a cougar or something, Achilles will just fight that thing, bro. Like he got my back for sure. He'll just fight it.
I bet. Who's a Boy Scout? Anybody a Boy Scout? None of y'all was a Boy Scout.
Oh, I
I
think
got
Achilles is
my,
in the
my
military. I think isn't Achilles a military guy? Or
Oh, there
close?
you
I
go.
know. I don't know if he's. I know he works for like the U.S. Like he tracks earthquakes and stuff off the
Yeah.
Oh,
Pacific
Hmm.
coast. I don't know if
Oh
he
yeah.
might have been military before, but
dude's in tune
but
with nature, bro. Dude's in tune with nature is what you're telling me. Even better pick.
I,
yeah.
I I might pick Christian Brown because I know for sure he's gonna cook up a good meal on our final days on the desert island, and yeah, he's gonna just
True.
chef it up.
Yeah, hey, you could do some good stuff with coconuts, I'm sure.
Yeah. You already got plenty of salt. You got this whole
He's gonna
salt seed. So hey, season that
gonna
thing up right, you'd be good.
gonna find a way to gonna find a way to give a gourmet dinner in the middle of nowhere.
Does this island have access to seasoning? Is that I guess what we're asking
Oh,
actually?
for sure, salt.
Yes,
I
All
I'll
right,
give you that.
all right, yeah.
I love it, guys.
CB or Achilles, I definitely say like those are those are my guys right there. So, but I'd take anybody really. Like let's it would be you know yeah. I don't think there's anybody in this locker room that I'd be like, oh no, that guy.
Yeah,
Uh,
No, he
it
talked
depends.
way too much. I can't.
uh,
No, it depends what you want, bro. If you're trying to go to war with an island, Achilles is the perfect pick.
oh yeah.
You might not be wrong on that.
playing
Oh
fight
my
music all
god.
the way over.
Sure.
Dope, man. Dope. Well, guys, this was fun. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to celebrate your championship win with me. You could have been anywhere else. You could have been doing anything else right now, but you took the time out to be with me, and I really appreciate that. You got to. I see your rings. They big. I can't help but see them.
I'm just pretending I got my second one early, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Because I was like, that was real fast. You must have already knew.
He already got it shipped. We didn't even put the order in yet.
Oh, man, that's a
Right.
dangerous game. Boy, you get that ring made and y'all didn't win.
Nah, it's my UCF.
But
Go
I'm
Knights.
gonna let you guys go. But I want to let you go on with your last words for the season. Maybe it could be to the team, it could be to the league, it could just be in general. But what is some parting words that you would have to end off season 26? And I'm going to start with you first, Josh.
So I guess my final thoughts for this season. I'm obviously just thrilled what happened. Obviously, can't ask for a better locker room. Can't ask for a better set of people to be here with. I guess I would just throw it out there because I know there's a draft coming up at some point. Some younger SFLers like coming up. Find yourself a locker room where you can have this much fun, care about the people this much, and just that because that's really what the SFL is all about. Just find yourself a locker room that you can do that with, and everything's going to be all right. But yeah, just looking forward. I can't believe. I mean, season 27's what like an hour and a half away. Like it seems like just thrilled to be a part of it.
Indeed, Josh, you've been around for a long time, brother. It's always good seeing you return every single season.
I am old, yeah.
But I didn't say that. You age like wine. There you go.
Thank you, thank you.
He doubled down on the old line.
Fair.
Don't worry. I got a birthday coming up in on the 26th, so I'm hitting that 42 mark right there with you. Right there with you. DJ, last words for the season.
Well, I'll go ahead and give three words. First one for the SFL rookies. Before you get drafted, my advice, if you made some memories in your minor league locker room, please take some screenshots of your memories. Because the moment when I got drafted to Vancouver, I was going to go back into the Madison Lynx locker room, get some snapshots, and then poof, I'm already here. And second, for the rookies again, if you don't get drafted this season, don't panic, because you can always bet on yourself. And last thing I want to say, Eddie Gage, you can sue me, but Vancouver, I love ya. How was that?
Perfect. It was perfect. Ezekiel, you and your friend. What's the last words?
I got a little company.
Hey.
As far as the season goes, again, I said it in the locker room after we won. I couldn't be more blessed for the team that I was drafted, for the family that they've become. I've entered the league at a dark point in my life, and they helped get me through it. As far as the rest of the league goes, we are coming for a three-peat, so we're ready for season 27.
Okay. Bet that. They coming for you. You know it. Chance.
All right, so team and league. I'm gonna go with both actually. So first off to my team, shout out every single one of y'all. I love y'all. Hashtag lock in for Lockett. Love my man Lockett. My boy going out, retiring on top, dude. No better way to do it. To the league. I know you see him. I know, guys. I know it's two in a row. I get it. We're still hungry. I hate to inform y'all. We're starving still. Like I said earlier, the next one. That's the one I'm looking for, bro. We're still starving. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck next season. Everybody's got a shot. That's the beautiful thing about this league. Everybody's got a shot every season, but you're gonna have to take us down.
All right then. Oh. All right, Mark. They they writing checks already, man.
Pretty much, yeah. They also took a lot of what I wanted to say. I mean, I kind of said it last season when we had this interview. He said, "What do you want to tell the league?" Last season, I said, after winning our first championship, come at us, because we were on the top of the hill. We are still at the top of the hill. 15 or 19 weeks this season, several teams came across us. It was not enough. So, folks, come at us again, and we will be back in the championship game to see if anyone can topple us over.
All right then. Y'all heard it here first. They welcoming all challengers, and I promise you, you will be tested. But
we know it. We know
yes, sir. Yes, sir. But thank y'all so much for your time, gentlemen. It was a pleasure to come to you again. Now, does anybody want to read off all of the names so we can give them a shout out to before we close? Everybody's name on the team.
I can do that for us.
Yeah.
Just a sec here. All right. Starting off with quarterback number 4, Christian Brown. Running back number 24, Devon Lloyd. Fullback number 34, Jalen Wells. Fullback number 33, J.W. Doyle. Wide receiver number 12, Brett Killian. Wide receiver number 10, Nick Lockett. Wide receiver number 88, Ezekiel Bear. Wide receiver number 11, D'Angelo Lopez. That's my brother. Tight end number 85, John Michael Sutton. Center number 56 is Mango S. Moody. Offensive guard number 76, Alden Bleeker. Offensive guard number 69, Zach Turner. Tackle Number 66, Frank Burks. Tackle number 52, Gregory Winnell. Number 53, defensive tackle Josh Farnsey. Number 68, defensive tackle Gerald Judasesi. Number 77, defensive end Achilles Papatonis. Number 99, defensive end Chris Joseph. And then we got the linebackers. Offensive linebacker number 95, Drew Hamilton. Offensive linebacker number 54, DJ Woods. Number 51, offensive linebacker Kenneth Caston Jr. Cornerbacks are number 32, Ron Hoff. Number 26, Emmanuel Blackman. And number 30, Michael Lister. Strong safety number 21, Jack Russell. Strong safety number 20, Tyler Highfield. Strong safety number 27, Mark Lopez. And last but not least, kicker number 3, Chance to Win.
All right. Love it, guys. Shout out to you. Great season. Hopefully you can do it again, next season, but we'll see. All right.
Thank you for having us on, Ash. Awesome show.
Thank you for wearing the Vancouver blue, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Great job.
well, I had to throw it on at least once.
Bye, Auntie.
Yeah.
Right there, leave you with that image.
Love you guys.
Good night.
Love you too.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.